right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are currently on YouTube and on Twitch. I believe I tried to get Facebook on there, but I do not think that it populated, so I have to be at a certain follower count before we're allowed to stream on Facebook.
44, look out in your rear view. That's a weapon behind you.
And I am going to have to
Ben, be
mute
quiet.
everyone in the race.
Sorry, you're just scared. They told me to, not me.
They're on there talking and laughing and having a good old time. We're going to go ahead and disable all teams, drivers. Going to turn everything off. Hopefully that works this time. Last time it did not. Hopefully it does. Just getting some things in order here before we do jump out onto the track. We are going to be running official races. We are in the pros. I changed some EQ things on my mic. Probably have to change a little bit more, but so far everything sounds okay. This is a open setup race. Open setup. Going to have to open up my own here, find one. I'll bring the live screen up here in a second. Knoxville is a flat track, not much banking. I have an okay setup for Knoxville. It's not really perfect, but let's see. We are almost there. .479 4-inch stagger. We should be good to roll out onto the track. Hop over to that live screen. If you guys have not already, you can check it on my profile. You see it in many places. Join the Discord, be a part of the team. Come out and support me and some of the guys over at Dirt Anarchy. Love to get out there and run with these guys, but we're gonna test this setup and see how it does. Hopefully it holds up alright. These are the Dirt Late Model Pros at Knoxville. It's an official series. Should have some time to get some practice laps in before we have to get out there on the track. My left rear is lifting hard already with this setup, so it's gonna dig. Not too bad around the turn, a little shaky in the front stretch. Looking good on the exit. There's the wall. I need to put a little less gear in this thing. Looks like our race is starting. Not going to make any adjustments to the setup. Just going to go straight out and run it. These guys are running 17.6s. We will see how we do. Hopefully everything works out alright. Hopefully we'll be able to figure it out. Excuse me. Should be a fun little run. Knoxville. One viewer on Twitch. If you guys are out there checking out the stream, whether you're on YouTube or if you are on Twitch, I'd like to thank you for coming out. Jump down in the chat, say hi. I'll try to check it in there every once in a while, but do appreciate you for coming out and watching the broadcast. We're not going to be doing too much broadcasting today, but we are going to be racing. So I will get out here on the track, run some practice laps. We are going to make some adjustments, some minor adjustments real quick. We will be right back. All right, here we are. Ready to get a move on. Like I said before, we are currently live on YouTube and we are live on Twitch. If you guys stop by, thanks for coming out to hang out. We're going to be running some official races here. Have a little bit of fun. Trying to get in too much riffraff. Trying to get that I rating up for next season with the Dirt Anarchy guys. I have one of the lowest I ratings in the league, but I feel like I don't run bad for the I rating that I do have. I just don't run many officials, and I worked so hard to get my safety rating up, and that was pretty much the end of it for the officials for me. Whenever I got my safety rating up and got up to my B class, I kind of just quit running them, so we will see what we can do. Last week I finished in 5th at Knoxville here in the pros. Actually 7th in the pros and 5th in the UMPs, which was surprising because I'm not a very good UMP driver. But early on Knoxville, you're going to see a lot of the bottom line. I'm not turning the best of laps right now. It's probably the setup. It is a poor quality setup. Pushes when I don't want it to push. It's in decent shape on the entry, but whenever it comes to the exit, it's just not there. It's not hooking. So later on, when the racetrack does bump up on the high line a little bit, I'll be able to kind of stay in the throttle a little more, find a little more grip than these guys are on the bottom. Yeah, that middle line is a lot better of a hook for me. Shaky on the exit. I'm going to go ahead and make a minor adjustment. Try that out for the qual. Should be alright. Did quite a bit of adjustment to the front left, but should work out fine. Lifting really hard on the way in the turn. It needs to stay a lot flatter for Knoxville, but those high bankers, they kind of get that left front up a little bit off the ground, but still lifting quite a bit. Might be a little better. A little too much throttle right there. White flag flies on the qual. Decent entry, terrible exit. Scuffed at mid-turn. Yep, that's going to put us back pretty far. Best lap I hit here was an 18.1, and I'm not even running close to it right now. These guys with the setups are on the heat I was in before were running 17.6s. Some crazy times, so they've got some decent setups for Knoxville. Alright, with that being said, what a rundown. Got quite a bit of drivers in here to qualify. We are in around 7th, 8th. Still got about half the field to qual, a little less than half, but 2 heats, 8 laps, 6 advance, consolation. Not sure if they'll run it. They may or may not. I've got some people running some 5s, 6s, 8s behind me. Guy up front was running an 18.1. It's a pretty solid lap time for the track state. No one in here probably has an amazing setup. That's an iRacing setup time. So the 18.167. It's not a hard lap to hit when you have a regular setup in, but a lot of these guys were faster in the practice, barely. But they're all in the 18s. I'm usually in a lower iRating field, so I am ranked number 15. So any position I get above that, my iRating is going to climb. So iRacing does a neat little thing. They place you before you go into the race. Numbers 1 through 15, you guys that are familiar, you know, but if you're not familiar, whatever place that they rank you in, you have to finish at that place or above in order to not lose iRating or to gain. If you finish below that line, if I'm 15th, I finish 16th, I go down to about 7 or 10 iRating. So, and the iRating is just a way to classify you between your skill level whenever you're on the track with other drivers in official races. So, all right, Heat 1, starting 7th. Looks like we got a couple guys behind us. Top 6 advance. We will be right back. Here we are on the track, ready to go. Start with the short intermission there, a little break. We're going to be out here on the track, driving around Knoxville. Got some guys around us. I do not have my relative pulled up. I will get that before the heat starts. So I'll give a little bit of a broadcast on Heat 2 whenever they come out onto the track. But so far, starting in 7th place, Heat number 1. See how it goes. Should be a decent little trip. Should be fun. I need to get up into 6th place in order to stay out of the consolation race. So we will see if I can pull that off. Hopefully here in a second I can start getting times down to about 18.3, 18.2 maybe. I know I'm probably not going to hit a 1 in traffic, but might not even be hitting 2s and 3s. But we're going to try it. Official races are not my cup of tea, but they are fun to get out and practice with other drivers on the track. I really need to grind to get my A-class rating, but boy, it takes a long time. Especially in some of the lower I-rating lobbies, the guys like to beat and bang and drive straight through your door, but that's fine. Everyone's learning. Everyone's at a certain point in time in their I-racing career, so get the grid tightened up. We will roll on out. Got a terrible jump, so did the guy outside of me. Hit the slider on him in turn 1. Hooked it. Come on now. Let's get a little move on. Right above the slick. Keep this thing straight. Straight as possible. Car's driving smooth. A little sideways on my entry here, but that's alright. Still kept her going. Guy behind me is definitely still moving pretty fast. I'm a little shaky here. He's quicker on the bottom side. He's hooking better than I am down there. Excuse me, had a little cough. He's by me. I'm in 6th place, trying to stay out of that consolation. I'm going to hook right in behind him and worry about my drive line. Not worry about the position too much. I was standing on the throttle too much there on the entry into the turn.
How about?
And I still have my radio on, even though I have everything turned off. 18.3 is the time around. Guys in front of me are definitely hitting around the same times, maybe a little faster. Gotta remember everyone who's out here driving on setups, so sometimes it can get a little hard, especially when you don't have the best one. But looks like we're pretty far in front of the guy behind us. I took a terrible line down the straight stretch. Gonna give him room to catch up. 3 to go. We're on lap 6. A little high on the entry. Keep the tire spin low. Keep the momentum up. White flag is out. Here we go, 1 to go across the checkered. Oh, we're in 7th actually. Yeah, there is 6 people in front of me. I lost that position. So we are in 7th. We'll be in the consolation. I miscounted the cars in the beginning. I don't ever pay attention to that relative on the bottom right of the screen down there. That thing always seems to give me one position off. Yep. Started 7th, finished 7th. We'll be in the consolation race. Not too bad. Heat 2 is out on the track currently. We are going to take a quick break. Be right back, folks. Be right back, folks. All right, we are back. All right, we are back. Making a little bit of microphone adjustments, just trying to figure out my EQ here midstream. Kind of wanted to do this broadcast just to kind of check on it, see how my voice sounded with the new EQ.
Mic off. Mic on.
You guys can hear me muting and unmuting my mic, but making some adjustments here on the fly. Just kind of working on things, you know, trying to get the EQ straight, opening my plug interface and trying to figure out what's going on with it. We'll kind of keep that right there. We'll see if it might be the gain is cranked too high. Maybe, not sure. I think that might be proper, so. Alright, these guys are about to come up to a green flag. Let me change a little bit of camera angles while we're here. Should be rolling right around. Chris Horn is up in the front in the 01 car. Green flag is flying, and we are underway. Horn taking a decent lead early on. Looks like we just had a little pause there. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. Get you back up to the live screen. We're trying to get my HUD up real quick so I can give you guys some call outs while we are out there. Pull the HUD up. Got the relative data up. Live race. Horn up front. Nagel in second. Coming up on him. Second place driver driving an 18.289 lap time. First place 18.322. So second place is definitely gaining on him. Third place in an 18.433. And fourth. Oh, third place jumping up to an 18.3. Drivers up front are definitely trying to battle it out. The race is for first in heat number 2, trying to get that outside pole position for the race. Fantastic job out of Chris Horn, maintaining the high line and keeping an edge up on the number 22 of Nagel. Dryman in third, Boys in fourth, and Kiernan rounding out your top 5. Rest of the way down the field is Clausen, Phillips, Honita, and Copeland. Good job out of the drivers so far. A little bit of a TV2 angle look. Beautiful wrap. Premier setups on Chris Horn's Pro late model. Guy behind him repping the Magic City. Fantastic car. Guy up front driving a Rocket 1, XR1. Chris Horn, white flags out. From the spectator view up in the stands, Horn is going to take the green or the checkered flag, past the flags. Fantastic job by Chris Horn, running some decent lap times there in Nagel, trying to run him down. Drymon comes up in third, Boys in fourth, and Kiernan's going to round out your top 5.
Sorry.
Will be in your last transfer spot. So let's go through all these guys real quick and mute them all. For some reason, my radio will not work on this game, on the simulator. I try to mute people, and well, I can mute them like this one at a time, but it's just not. It's not very fun. So yeah, it's definitely not fun to do. I am going to crank that axle lead up one. Upper trail arm. 25, done. Give us a little bit more bite. This is in the consolation. See where we go. Offer promotion to your channel. No, thank you, bud. You are banned. All right, here we go. Consolation race. Inside line. We're starting in third. Actually, no, we're starting on the pole. Excuse me, I forgot that I was first. I was first to the last right there in the heat race. So, starting on the pole, we'll get us a good little jump. Hopefully, lead the consolation. It's 10 laps. I don't know if everyone advances, but we should make it into the feature, no problem. 0 incident points so far. 1 to green. Pace truck's going to take us around one more time by. Dip off in turn 4, and the leader, which is me, is going to start this. Fantastic job out of the drivers in Heat 1 and 2. Clean races so far in the official. It's nice to see. Since I am placed 15th to finish in this one, I feel like I may or may not be in a little bit higher of a bracket. There wasn't so many people out here, but there was enough. Might have only had a couple brackets, so. And we're gone. Did a real decent job of hooking right there. A little shaky coming out of turn 2 there. We'll try to maintain the low line. Not the low, but the mid. Guy's gonna sneak up inside, trying to throw the slider. I'm holding my line. Just please do not make contact. Good job of kind of checking him. Look, my mic is cutting out a little bit. A little sideways out of me here. Real sideways out of me here. Looked like he had a hard time in that turn too, so that kind of helped. Little shake up there. Second place is gaining a little bit. Just trying to maintain this position for the feature. If he does get by me, he gets by me though. It's just a consolation. Alright. Give me a little shake up there. Trying to maintain that line as best as I could. White flag is out. He's on my inside. He didn't have the momentum to throw one. He's going to give it up to me. Woo! Close race. Won the consolation. That ought to count for something. 0 incident points so far throughout the event. I did run an 18.645 on that turn. Not great, but decent, so. We are gridding up for the feature. Feature is going to be 30 laps. Not sure how many are starting. 16 maybe. Got the relative pulled up there, but can't tell how many's on the track. That's fine. Got a new logo. See it up there in the top left corner. I had my buddy Chris that make that for me. Fantastic logo that he made. I like what he did with it. Waited a little while for it, but I had that surgery and was out for a little while, so we're back. We're running laps. We are having fun. So first gear and ready to roll. Let's get out on the track and run this official race. Once again, this is the Dirt Car Pro Late Model Series official. Having a good time so far out here. Absolute fantastic job. Adrenaline Spike Designs. That's who made my logo. Chris did over there. He's got those wraps for late models. Anytime you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can hop over in the Discord. I've got it posted on my socials. We're live on Twitch and on YouTube right now, so you gotta wait for the follower mark to go live on Facebook, but it is what it is. Still post the links over there, and everyone can come and check out the videos. So. This 30-lap feature is about to begin. Tighten the grid up a little, don't have too many people behind us. So we have some work to do for this feature, but again, these guys are driving a whole lot faster than I am, so. Track's nice and broke in now. Decent jump off the start at the inside line of the guy in front of me, so. Big wreck. Got out of it. Woo-wee! Man, that was close. We're gonna go ahead and floor it out. We're still under green flag. Throw the slider on the guy in front of me and come up. That was close. Caution never came out. Got a little bit of tap on my front end, gave me a 2 times, but I did everything I could to get out of that wreck, other than full check. If I would have full checked, my rear end would have been gone, so. Up here on the high side, Knoxville's starting to spread out a little. It's going to become a one-line race here until about 20 laps into the feature, then we're going to start being able to hit the low line again. Slider line's really quick on this track up to the berm. Can't really run it right now, but we will here in about 10 or 15 laps. Might as well try it out. Cut straight down to the berm and slide out. We're hitting some pretty decent times right now for how high we are on the track. 18.7's up on the top. Smoking the guy behind us, not catching the guys in front of us. But a little sideways and to cut low. Right through the slick, grab some grip on the bottom. Didn't mean to take that turn like that, but it is what it is. Come on now. Just running a nice clean race for the rest of the time. Driving alone, it's kind of nice. I know my I rating is going up no matter what. My safety rating should maybe bump a tad. I hate getting into incidents whenever they're not my incident, but that's the way it goes when you're racing. Having a little bit of a hard time finding the line. We just raced Knoxville too, and I found great traction all the way around the track. But doing a decent job here. That high line's worked itself in nice. Hitting 18.8s up there. Oh, hit it a little wonky right there. I thought we got it. It's almost good trying to pull off that slider line. It was quick, but just wasn't quick enough. Playing around with the slider line. I'm still trying to figure some things out about these tracks, so trying to play around a little bit, see if we can catch the guy in front of us any. If it's not, we'll go back to our original line. A little slow out right there. It was hard to hit that line. See what the high side's doing. I know we can probably run it faster than you can. So. Got a big hook on that one. Decent hook right there. Come on now. Starting to figure something out. He is pretty sideways into that turn. That should mean that I'm catching him faster, but I'm not. He just slowed up an awful lot. Don't know what happened to him, but nine laps to go. We're currently in 8th place on lap 22. Ooh, sideways. Did not see that one very well, but ended up pulling it out. Caution's out. Woo! Had to check big right there. Ooh. Close. Let's get past the 16 car here. This has been a lap. Doing a little one-hand driving. Right through the slick. Decent little run there on the 9 car. 16 got bumps, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 in front of us. We're in 8th place still. Relative is correct. Best lap so far, lap 3, 18.792. Haven't been able to hit another one since then. But guys all around me are running 18.7 up in 3rd place, 18.9 in 4th, 18.9, 19.3, 19.2. Not too bad at times, but not great either. Two to green currently, making our way around the track. Sorry if I'm not commentating too much while I'm driving. I am trying to concentrate just a tad, but guys, if you haven't seen already, we are live on Twitch, live on YouTube. I will be posting the links later onto Facebook. Well, you guys can see where I was live. Be sharing them to my main page. So if you guys are out here currently, thanks for coming out. If you're watching this at a later date, thank you all for coming out and supporting the channel. Any point in time you want to join the Discord, get some more information about the broadcast, get some more information about my streams, anything, get some more information about Dirt Anarchy and the league that I do run in, then you can go ahead and come over and join the Discord, and I will give you all the information that you need to know about that. Up in the wall, having a hard time getting started on that. We are back pacing. Not sure what happened there. Good thing though, I got a terrible restart, so helped out. Gave me a little bit of an opportunity. Someone probably spun out on the start or something. Still sitting in 8th place. Can't quite see the leader yet. On the relative, but decent job out of these drivers though. Second caution the entire time we've been running. There may or may not have should have been a caution pulled on the first one, but we won't count that one. So caution flag didn't come out. Yeah, we're currently on lap 24, 7 laps to go, sitting in 8th place. Best lap was an 18.792. Not too bad, not great either. Track state's pretty wore out by the time we get out here, but I'm also running on a pretty shoddy setup, so these guys in front of me are just gonna leave me in the dust, but that's fine. Good race no matter what, so. Got a 2 times currently. Official races, they're fun, but when you start getting beat up, they're not. So far, it's been a decent one. Only had one little contact with a guy, so. 1 to green. Pace truck's up on a straight stretch, taking us down the back straight. I'm gonna dip off, and our leader is gonna take off. Here we go. Got a better start on this one. Really high. Getting a good run on the guy in front of us. Trying to take the high line. I had to check up a little bit for him. Passed by one after the check. That's what happens. As we're back in 9th. Two laps to go. A little bit of wheel work. Come on. White flag was out and we are past the checkered at 9th place. Decent run out of all the drivers. Had to check there at the end a little bit. Lost the position, but that's okay. I started as number 15 in this race, so. Started in 15, finished in 9th. Gridded in 13th, so. Moved up 4 spots. Not too bad. Nice little turn of events. We will go back and check the results. Knoxville, up 0.12 on a safety rating, out of 3.47, and the I rating is now at a 16. 47. Decent little turn there. They marked us 15th. We ended up 9th, so we moved up. Good run. Decent little run. See what else we can get into here. Check the big blocks and the 358s out. Nothing crazy. Let's see. We will be right back. All right, we are going to be switching it up a little bit. Usually you guys will see me out on the dirt oval, but I decided to jump out into a rally car. So we will see how this goes. Hopefully everything works out all right. Put the logo up there for you guys. That way you guys got something pretty to look at. There we go. There's Static Esports. All right, we'll jump back over to the live scene. You guys will see this is going to be interesting. I'm not too sharp with these, but we better figure it out. So got the handbrake put on, not sure if we'll need it. The race is starting and I haven't even turned the lap yet. Ooh, right on the berm. All right, well, race is starting. We're going to jump straight into them. They'll be fine. Let's see how we do. Out here in the rally cars, there's not going to be any heats. Most of this will just be me driving. I won't be commentating. I have no idea how to commentate a rally race anyway, so should be all right. Let me fix some things on my relative real quick. Would be nice if I could move the logo. Can't do it. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. So Alright, let's get out here and run some practice laps. Reminds me of running that Mazda. Oh yeah, that's illegal. This should be awful fun to figure out. You guys are going to be dying laughing watching me do this. Too early again. I hit that a little later. This right here goes into the dirt, onto the asphalt, get us a little bit of grip. Here we go. Definitely got that turned down good. There we go. We got her figured out. If we don't, we'll figure it out by the time we're done. We'll get it. Let's go out here and hit a qual lap. Fifth gear entry, down to fourth, third. Brake pump, get that rear end out. Hammer down on fourth. Too hard. And then hammer down for the asphalt. Oh, fourth gear entry was a little bad. Come on, get off that grass. Come on now. Right there's the checkered. Terrible run, 47 seconds. Other guys are hitting 44s and 45s. I got some stuff to figure out, but it is what it is. Fun little run. So, my qual lap is posted in the qualifying run at 47.8. How many more we got in here? Got 6 of us. Put me as number 2. That's impossible. So, that should be fun. Mic quality still sounds a little poor. That's how it's going to be until I get a new mic. So we're working on it. Just don't have one yet. So we will get there. Mic quality just sounds a little muffled. Kinda not too boxy, but just muffled. It's just I better turn the expander ratio up. Output gain down. EQ, open the interface. It kind of confuses me in a way. So we move that over and up. Move one back down to the bassy section a little. Take 3 and move it over and down. Kind of lengthen the voice out. Move this shorter. 5K, 4, and then pull this back. That way it doesn't give the screechy tone. We'll see. I don't know if that sounds any better or not, but ratio, bring the ratio up to 8. Everything looks good. Close. Not sure if that changed the mic settings at all, but might have made it a little bit quieter. I did turn the gain up, so we'll just have to see. 20 seconds left in the qualifier. Rally cars are not my first choice, but they are fun to get out and drive in, so figured why not get out and spend some laps in a rally, have a little bit of fun, let loose, you know. It is just a race. We're gridding, so excuse me. Got a minute and 30 to grid. I'm going to share this real quick. Share the stream. And share. I'm going to go ahead and jump out here. They did an invert. No, they didn't. I should have someone in front of me, but green flag drops. Ooh. Guys definitely braked a little hard in front. Come on now, get on it. Oh, big wreck. Made it through. Around that corner tight. Now we're playing catch up. Currently in 3rd place. Not too bad. Ooh, took out a little sharp. Gonna lose some ground right there. Gonna gain some here. Come on now, get on there. We're catching. A little looser than I wanted to be. This guy is for some reason yielding. Puts us in 2nd. Maybe he just wanted to race on his hands. He knows he's not going to catch that guy in front. Neither am I, so. Get a little wide. Gonna lose it. Kept it on the track. That's all we're worried about, so. Definitely gonna be able to run him down right here. He almost hit the wall. Oh, no, he pulled it back together. What a move by him. Kept that one nice and tight. He is gone. Wow. You guys are quick. He's taking the Joker. We have 8 to go. Got plenty of time to hit a Joker later on. He's trying to play catch up, so. Take this one with some force and some speed. Hard on the brakes. You gotta use the throttle to turn the car a little bit. Come on now. Keep going. That was quicker. There we go. Got that one done. Just hit a 45. There we go. Let's get moving. Currently in 3rd place. Leader has 11 seconds on us. 2nd place is about 6. Hit that turn perfect. Come on, get on it. Come on. All right. I think the guy in front of us may or may not be a lap car. Come on, hug it tight. A little better. Got a 44 there. Getting better times as we go. I think that guy qualified with a 44. They're hitting 45s and I'm hitting 44s. So. I'm definitely getting faster. 4 to go. Still got to hit the Joker once. Trying to get a little closer to this guy in front of me before I smack that Joker. There we go. Got us a little bit of grip there. Throttled through the power slide. He's drifting on concrete. That's a bad idea, bud. Getting faster and faster every lap, so. I was a little slower than this transition than him. I'm quicker on the first half, he's quicker on the second half. Means I gotta get closer here. White flag's out this time by. Ran a 45, it'll slow up for him a little bit. Come on, get that rear end. Come on. Gotta hit the Joker next time. Cross the checkered, hopefully we can get him. Ooh. Definitely made a mistake right there. Ooh. And it was a race to the finish. I only took us barely even a second off of that time. That was an insane gap. Yeah, that was an insane gap. I gridded third. I finished second, so I finished right where they wanted me to. Works out pretty well. So rally racing wasn't too bad. That was kind of fun. Gets you a little sweaty, but look at laps in the race. I had a 44.606. The leader had a 44.796. So I had a faster lap than him, just not. Oh yeah, he had a 43. Takes about a second off, so not too bad. Good little race. Rally was fun. So. All right, that is going to wrap up the officials for today, guys. If you came out to watch the races, thanks for coming out. Absolutely appreciate all you guys being here. So, you can catch us later on the flip side. Going to be broadcasting some races. Might put a little stream on tonight, running some practice races with the guys, but I might or I might not. So, thanks for coming out, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Have an